New York City, home to 1,600 pizzerias, and while everybody has their favorite, few really mention bad spots. Today we'll be visiting New York's best and worst rated pizza place to see what the extremes are really like. We are not going to name the worst rated pizza spot. We're going to try to hide its identity. This way we can be as honest as possible. Our worst rated spot has a lowly 2 stars on Yelp, with a majority of people giving it only 1 star. These reviews are pretty brutal, brace yourselves. Truly a horrid experience. The second we walked in, the entire staff was so miserable that it took literally 20 minutes for them to even put our 2 slices in the oven to warm. This place is a tourist trap. It looks nice visually and has a bunch of nice seating options, but the pizza doesn't taste good and everything is incredibly overpriced. This is the best one. Anytime you want to pay $9 for a single slice of average pizza and watered down Coke, this is your place. Leave this place to the door so they can go home and talk about how expensive it is in New York, except that you pay here twice. Once with cold hard cash, then again with a little bit of your soul. We're going in, folks. Can I get 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni, and 1 buffalo chicken? I brought along some backup. We got Sifat, ActionKid, fellow YouTubers. Are you guys afraid to try the pizza?
I hope after today I will not hate pizza in New York.
I think it smells pretty bad.
Yeah, it smells pretty bad.
It smells rotten.
Oh, it's too oily and it seems very greasy. Look at this oil. It's not healthy at all.
This slice costs $5. This is one of the most expensive slices of pizza I've ever bought in New York City. After Dafara, this Midtown location may be the second most expensive.
These are $6 each, and I thought $5 a lot, but add a little bit of pepperoni, it's $1 more.
My expectations are so low.
I mean, what hit me first was the smell. I already said it smells rotten.
How does
look
it
how
look?
oily it is. I just barely picked it up. My hands are full of oil, like on the tips.
Did the reviewers have a point? Let's take our first bite together. You ready?
All right, let me try folding it. If it will fold nicely, I'll give it that.
All right, it's holding up a little.
Toast.
Toast.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Is this even cheese?
This is the weirdest crust and cheese I think I've ever had in New York. Even, I think, worse than some of the dollar pizza spots I've been to. The cheese almost has no flavor to it. The texture of the crust is just like crunchy in a way that you wouldn't expect for New York pizza.
Kind of tastes like cereal.
You go to some mall in middle America, some old mall food court that has a sign that says New York Pizza. This is what you get. And I think their pizza might be better.
You know how they say Domino's is pretty bad? It tastes like the cardboard box? Well, it tastes like the cardboard box plus rotten cheese. And I don't know, this pepperoni is like overcooked. It seems stale. I mean, just look at it. If I hold it like this, it's falling apart.
That's a pretty tough act to follow. You've got to be shaking in your boots right now.
Let me give a bite, small bite of this pizza.
That was a baby bite. You didn't want anything to do with this.
The only thing I like here is that white sauce. That's it. The chicken, as I said, it's not that well cooked and it's a bit dry. Crust, I mean, look at this. It's literally burned right here. It's too hard. How could people can eat this? It's not recommended at all.
My crust was undercooked. Yours is burnt.
Overcooked. Yeah.
Where's the consistency?
It's already burned.
Here?
There is no consistency of
There's
these.
no consistency. This is how much we actually ate. I got almost half. Sifat, 1 bite. ActionKid, 2 or 3 bites. $1.50. These little waters. Perhaps this is the biggest ripoff of them all. Do you think dollar pizza is better than this?
Definitely. I got a place. Love their pizza and they got the best dollar pizza in town, I tell you. Can I get 3 slices, cheese? Ooh. Very easy.
You can get a whole pie of this for $8 and 1 pepperoni at the worst rated place for $6. Let's look at the economics there. $1 and a dream. You know what? For $1, it's totally worth it.
Absolutely worth it.
You know, is it the best slice in New York? No. I paid $10 for this over the last place. I think the dollar pizza places are gonna go away. And the only way they can survive is if they're good and they're busy like this.
I would pay $100 for this over $5 for the other place. And this doesn't actually taste like the cardboard box.
I try to go to every single 99-cent spot I can. And quite literally, this right here is the absolute best one. Keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate it, man. And no shock, 4.5 on Google. That's really high for a dollar pizza spot. And it's not even the highest on the video. La Industrie Pizza, the top-ranked spot in the city, located in the hipster capital of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. 4.8 stars on Google after 1,585 reviews. That's not easy to get. New Yorkers are tough critics. Probably one of the best pizza spots that I've been to in New York. Every single slice that I got was amazing. Very fresh ingredients, nice crispy crust, and you can tell how good this place is by the huge line to order. Lives up to the hype. Really interesting crust, texture, perfectly balanced toppings. The burrata slice is a must. Super busy, but they were courteous and well organized. We'll be back.
You notice difference in the smell?
Oh yeah, it's like inviting us to come in.
Everything about this spot is more inviting than the worst reviewed one. Like everything. One pepperoni, one burrata, and one margarita. All right, ActionKid, how does this look compared to the last place?
I mean, this looks 1,000 times better. Look at how perfect this crust is, the cheese. You even have basil on here, which is not present on the other one at all.
They're Italian owned, so they've been described as this perfect hybrid of New York meets Italy. How's your pepperoni looking?
It's a different style of pepperoni than what you normally see on pizza. Usually it's the flat type, but this one's like the cups. But I've been seeing this pop up more and more lately.
This burrata is cheaper than the $6 pepperoni at the last spot, okay? Burrata cheese, fresh basil, some grated, I think, mozzarella on top. Their dough looked so fresh. I don't know if tasting that atrocious pizza at the first stop makes anything taste really good right now, but La Industrie is on point, always on point, especially with the burrata cheese.
I have no words for this pizza. I mean, it's really that good. Perfect level of cheese and tomato. Pepperoni is really, really good. Excellent.
My friend Antonio always says, looking for the little air bubbles here. You know they know what they're doing. I feel like I've been out of New York City for 5 years. After the first spot, this is my first real slice back.
I mean, where was this pizza all my life?
See all this fresh olive oil, they just drizzle here. This is what you call the New York slice, definitely. The cheese and everything, the combination of whole pizza makes you feel like you are biting it from a heaven.
It's absolutely amazing to see the top and the bottom of the New York pizza review game. It's like two different worlds, like two different cities.
How do you give this a 5 out of 5? No 4.8s here.
There's no 4.8, it's a 5. If you love pizza, in this video here, we eat some of the most outrageous and controversial pies in the city. Head here next, trust me.